Right, straight into it. There's people screaming outside. Shh. I'm trying to film a video. I'm gonna close the window. You just gotta let me know. This is what happens when you live in a city centre. Okay, now we'll get straight into it. 360 camera. This thing has changed my life. This one is the Insta360 1R. It was, I think, £430 last year when I got it. So I've had this camera for a year now. I bought this one simply because it has interchangeable lenses. So if I break the lens, I don't need to buy a new camera. I just simply need to buy a new one of these. So this is a 360 module. It also comes with a 4K module. This is the camera. And this is the lovely battery. This is a little 4K lens, which basically just turns the camera into a normal action camera. But we're not going to talk about that today. We're talking about 360 cameras. I just happen to have the Insta360. There's a couple of, I think maybe 1 or 2 versions that GoPro have brought out. Maybe there's more. I just know about the GoPro. I think it's called the GoPro Max. So ultimately, would I recommend a 360 camera to skaters or anyone who does a hands-free rolling sport of any kind? Yes, most definitely. These things are amazing. For Instagram, Facebook, social media, perfect. So for my Instagram, basically I would go out with my phone. I would put my phone on a tripod if I'm by myself, or I would give it to someone who's filming me to film me do some tricks. Obviously I wasn't always with someone. I wanted to film some videos, but I'm by myself. I put it on the tripod and it's just facing one direction. But with this beautiful device, I can film myself. So ultimately, if you've never heard of 360 cameras before, because they are reasonably new, and there are many people who comment on my videos asking who's flying the drone and congratulating the camera person on how amazing their filming skills are, but it is simply me just holding the camera with this selfie stick. The camera must have some kind of blind spot where it doesn't see the selfie stick. So as you can see in the clips, the selfie stick appears invisible. So the idea is that these two lenses film complete 180 and complete 180, and they stitch them together so it can see everything that's happening when you are recording. Don't ask me how that's done, I do not have a clue. If you want the technical details, you're probably going to have to go to Insta360 and find out. As I said, the main benefits of having this camera is the fact that I can go out now and I can film an Instagram video by myself. I can film a YouTube video by myself. I don't need someone with me. I can hold the camera and skate. I can hold it in front of me. I can hold it behind me. If I want to put it on a tripod and film a clip, I can set it in the position that I want. Then I can actually move the view so that I can see myself at all times. It doesn't just look at the same direction and look really basic. This thing has just made my Instagram come alive, and it's 100% helped me on my rollerblading journey. Look at that big ugly face. So as you can see absolutely everything all around 360 degrees. Look at that nice tidy room. I've not seen the GoPro app, but the Insta360 app is actually really good. This is essentially what it looks like when you're editing the clips. You move the camera to where you want it to face, and then you can put a little yellow dot and it'll keep it, or you can use the viewfinder, which is what this red section is. I'll show you that right now. Essentially what that means is I can just hold the phone and move the phone around, and whatever way I'm facing in the room or wherever you are is whatever way the camera will look while you're editing. It's a lot smoother than the yellow points and it takes up less time. So for the longer clips it's much better to do that. But I did find with short trick clips it's a lot easier to use the yellow points, as it's sometimes you're too slow to move your hands in time for these short quick tricks. So from there you just export to your phone and it saves as a normal video that you can post. You can select 9x16, 16x9, square, square, there's another one, widescreen. So essentially this camera is perfect for social media. There are obviously some downsides, there is a little glitch that appears sometimes where the two lenses are stitching together. It happens sometimes, there's nothing we can do at the moment. I'm sure they will improve on this in the future, but I can't really complain. Obviously there are some quality issues sometimes with the footage, but again I'm not looking to create professional high budget videos with this camera. It's just to help me with the YouTube channel and Instagram videos, so it really doesn't bother me. For what I need this camera for, it is absolutely perfect. The battery life isn't amazing, but I just carry one of these bags on my chest with a charger on it, so anytime I'm not filming I just stick it on charge and it charges up really quickly, so I never run out of charge. It is a good idea to buy a large SD card. The camera performs much better with a large SD card, and it also gives you lots of room on the camera for loads of clips, which is ideal. So yeah, just a bit of basic information about this camera. I am no expert, I'm not claiming to be an expert, I am just someone who has had this camera for 1 year and I'm extremely enjoying it. If you are a rollerblader, a skateboarder, a surfer, a skier, anyone that's doing a hands-free sport, I would extremely recommend these cameras. I haven't personally used this camera with a mount on my head or on my chest, but from videos it looks amazing. The stability on these cameras is crazy, and my camera's bouncing up and down, but it's really not noticeable in the video. I'm extremely impressed with the cameras you get nowadays. It's really cool. So if you're a novice like me, you don't really know much about technology and how cameras work, and you just want a good camera to help you with your Instagram or your YouTube or your TikTok, if you're a vlogger or whatever you are, maybe you just want one for the sake, maybe you just want one, I don't know. This thing was a great investment for me and I'm extremely happy with it. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying the content that I've been creating with this camera. Make sure you subscribe for more. There'll be plenty of rollerblading videos to come, and I hope this video was beneficial for you. I'm just trying things with the channel. Yeah, I'm just branching out. Let's do some reviews, let's do some skating videos, let's just sit in my room and talk to a camera and see if people enjoy listening to me. Awesome. Okay, I will see you in the next one.